In a world that seems increasingly designed to disrupt our peace, with financial woes, challenging relationships, and a myriad of other stresses, it might feel like unseen forces are constantly at play. Today, we delve deep into the notion of an unseen warfare, a hidden battle not fought on fields, but within the labyrinth of the real world, beyond the physical plane. This is a realm where demons are not merely mythological entities, but energetic beings that infiltrate the human race to feed from us. By keeping us in a state of disruption, our ability to give light is removed. These unseen adversaries feed on our emotional turmoil, thriving on the chaos and distress we often find ourselves embroiled in. Basically, they create the chaos by manipulating our minds and objects from the physical world, also known as the illusion. Most of us wander through life, oblivious to this ongoing conflict, our defeats often feeling inevitable, life unbearably hard. It sounds more dramatic than what it actually is, but yes, this illusion, or physical world, has been designed by demons to function as a pressure cooker that slowly weakens our ability to connect with ourselves, with each other. In other words, these demons don't desire your material possessions, they crave your disease, your negative emotional energy. But do not panic, knowledge will free you. And today, I bring 3 revelations to you. Understanding the nature of this battle brings us to our first revelation: equilibrium. At the heart of our existence is a powerful balance in which resides only one type of emotion: peace. This powerful emotion is constantly disrupted by demons that seek to push us into emotional turmoil. No other human is your enemy. We act like that under the influence of demons that hide themselves in thoughts and voices in your head. So basically, the actual battle is not happening in the illusion, the physical world, it is happening inside of you. But what does it mean to have equilibrium? Simply put, it's the state of being calm, of being at peace, even amidst the storm of life caused by these parasites. It's the ability to stand firm, to hold your ground when these energetic vampires attack. Once we know what they're after, we won't give it to them. The power to remain centered, to keep your inner peace intact, will totally ruin their game. The moment you say, "Take whatever you want, but I will remain at peace," that's when we turn this around. You can't be manipulated anymore. You have understood that it is only an illusion. Why is this equilibrium so important? Well, when we are calm, we start reconnecting with each other. We are all one. We are individuals in this illusion, but in the real world we are one single source of light. When we reconnect with each other, we are powerful, we regroup, we are invincible. When we are in a state of balance, we are less likely to succumb to the emotional upheavals that these entities feed on. We are less likely to lose our peace, to give away our energy, to let our light dim. But achieving equilibrium is not a one-time event. It's a continuous process that starts with familiarizing yourself with the feeling, a feeling that is natural to us, a peaceful feeling. And how do we achieve this equilibrium? By disconnecting from the immediate dramas that plague us, by understanding that these situations are illusions, traps set by the demons to steal our peace. The truth will free you, and the truth comes from knowledge. By recognizing that the real battle is not with the external world, but within our own minds. That the battle is not against other humans, it is with the parasites that infect the minds. By learning to control our reactions, to choose peace over chaos, balance over imbalance, light over darkness. When we maintain calm amidst chaos, we turn the tables, preserving our energy and regaining control. By understanding the concept of equilibrium, we are one step closer to winning this hidden battle, one step closer to reclaiming our peace, our energy, our light. In this grand battle, we oscillate between 2 roles: light losers and light generators. Let's delve into these roles to better understand our part in this energetic warfare. At any given moment, we're either losing light or generating it. And it's our actions and reactions that determine which of these roles we're playing. When we're light losers, our light, our emotional and spiritual energy diminishes. This happens when we let negative emotions like anger, sadness or frustration get the better of us. When we give in to these emotions, we're not just losing our light, we're also handing it over to the demons who feast upon it. Picture yourself in a heated argument, letting your anger take control. You might feel a temporary release, but what follows? Exhaustion, regret, perhaps a lingering bitterness. That's your light, your energy being drained away. But we're not just capable of losing light, we're also capable of generating it. And this is where we find our power. When we're light generators, we're not just keeping our light intact, we're expanding it. We do this by remaining centered and calm, even in the face of adversity. When we refuse to let external circumstances disrupt our inner peace, we're generating light. And this light doesn't just benefit us, it radiates outwards, influencing those around us, spreading positivity and peace. Consider a situation where you're fired from your job with zero notice. Instead of reacting desperately, you choose to stay calm because you know the reason why it happened. It is just to steal your peace. You might find that not only do you feel more at ease, but then you come home transmitting that to your closest ones. That's you, generating light. That's you understanding the game. That's you fully awake. So the roles we play, either as light losers or light generators, are determined by how we deal with the challenges life throws at us. Each moment ask yourself, am I losing light or am I generating it? Your answer determines your role in this unseen warfare. Finally, we confront the nature of these demonic forces. They're not the monstrous entities we've heard of in folklore, far from it. They're instead the insidious whispers that echo in the corridors of our minds, the voices that feed our self-doubt, amplify our insecurities and remind us of our past mistakes. They're the voices that tell us we're unworthy, that we're destined for failure. They're the voices that keep us awake at night, tossing and turning, mulling over what could have been or what might never be. These demons we speak of are not shadows with horns, but thoughts in the weakest corners of our minds, feeding off our fears and insecurities. They're recurrent memories from our past traumas, our failures and our disappointments. Those are the real demons. They grow stronger every time we engage with those negative thoughts, each moment of self-doubt, each time we allow ourselves to be swallowed by despair. But here's where things get interesting. Just as these demons have the power to feed off our energy, we too have the power to feed from theirs. Our minds have the power to turn anything into light. Imagine turning each negative thought, each self-doubting whisper, into a source of peace and strength. Imagine transforming demons into food, into a source of power. How, you might ask? In a simple way, just get yourself into a meditative state, locate the feelings that are disturbing you, visualize how these feelings implode into a beautiful light. Leave a comment below if you wish to watch a video about this topic, how to feed from demons. Acknowledge the voices for what they are. Those voices are not you, but entities. Where we come from, we don't have an actual language, neither a voice. We don't need to communicate with each other because we are all one. Once you understand this, you can start maximizing your powers. You can choose to see them not as demons anymore, but as food, as an opportunities for generating more light. You can choose to see them not as something to be scared of. Instead, make them fear us. This is the game changer. This is what turns the tide in this unseen warfare. By harnessing the energy of demons, by transforming them into sources of light and strength, you become more than just a passive player in this cosmic battle. You become the master of your mind, the architect of your reality. And here's the most beautiful part. This transformation is not a one-time event, but a continuous process. With each negative thought transformed, with each demon turned into light, you grow stronger. You become more resilient, more capable of facing the challenges that life throws your way. You become a beacon of light in a world often shrouded in darkness. This act of spiritual alchemy, of transforming darkness into light, fear into courage, despair into hope, is not just about survival, it's about thriving. It's about living a life of purpose, of joy, of fulfillment. It's about turning the unseen warfare into a journey of self-discovery, of growth, of transformation. This act of spiritual alchemy allows us not only to survive, but to thrive. As we close this exploration, remember that the battle for our peace is ongoing. It's a game of energetic chess, fought not in the illusion, but within the labyrinth of the real world. But this is not a battle to be feared. Rather, it's an opportunity to assert your power, to reclaim your peace from the unseen forces that seek to disrupt it. Let's take a moment to recap the revelations that we've unveiled today. First, we uncovered the principle of equilibrium. We learned that the demons seek to disrupt our balance, to push us into states of emotional chaos from which they can siphon our spiritual energy. But we also discovered that we have the power to maintain calm amidst the storm, to disconnect from the immediate dramas that plague us and preserve our inner peace. Then we delved into the concept of roles. We oscillate between being light losers and light generators. When we surrender to negativity, we lose light, feeding the unseen forces that thrive on our emotional turmoil. But when we remain centered, we become powerful. We generate light not just for ourselves but for those around us, spreading peace and positivity. Finally, we confronted the principle of reciprocity. We learned that the demonic forces are external entities disguised as voices that fuel our insecurities. They whisper of unworthiness, of past mistakes, of deserved misfortunes. But we also realize that we can turn their energy back upon them, converting these whispers into sources of light and strength. Armed with these revelations, you hold the keys to not just survive this battle, but to emerge victorious. You have the tools to transform your struggles into serenity, to convert your battles into victories. Harness these truths, let them empower you, and remember, the light you generate is your greatest weapon against the darkness. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay enlightened, and transform the unseen warfare into a victory for peace.